Hey people, it's Kelly at printprayslay, and if you have not heard yet, there is a collab sale going on in my Facebook group. Sorry. So my Facebook group is called Creatively Growing Our Faith, and I put this group together full of people who want to learn how to study the Bible, get more comfortable in journaling their thoughts, their prayers, and their notes, their study notes. So we do that creatively, and the reason why we do it creatively is because when you attach your creativity towards it, one, is something that you actively do, you want to do it, you're excited about it, you want to share it, but on top of that, it's a time well spent in God's word. So you're having fun while you're learning. So that is why it's Creatively Growing Our Faith. And that group has a couple of shop owners in it, myself being included. And what I did was I got shop owners together and I created this collab sale. This is like maybe the third or fourth year we've done the collab sale. And so there's a ton of shops over there in the group. I'm going to leave the link in the description of this video so you can head on over there. I would like to share my sale particularly is 40% off all merch, which is the buttons, pins, stickers, magnets, and the custom doll illustrations, which is a big deal. Like, I don't know nowhere else where you're going to get a custom doll illustrated for 40% off of my $40 price, which leaves it at, I think, $24. Like, that is, yeah, like, it's a digital image of you as a doll that you can put in your Bible, in your journal, in your planner. Check that out. And then the printables are on sale for 30% off. And of course, my patrons have their exclusive sale that goes along with that. They get, like, extra perks because they're my patrons. If you are interested in being a patron, you can just go on my Patreon and sign up. There's a link for that in the description of this video as well. Say all that to say, like, okay, Kelly, look, what are we looking at? I see some Happy Planner discs. I see some Happy Planners. I see a whole bunch of stuff that I've seen in your shop before. I created this Print Pray Slay catalog. Okay, so again, a lot of stuff stems from my patrons. So we were in there chatting, and they said that a catalog would be helpful. And the purpose of a catalog is for you to be able to go through my shop basically and say, I have this, I have used it, or I need this. So like any other catalog, I know y'all remember the catalogs like around Christmas time, like the Macy's and Toys R Us catalogs. And your mom was like, circle the things that you want. Well, at least that's what happened in my house. Did I get everything? No, because I basically circled the book. But your mom then knew what you were interested in. Now, if she could find something cheaper at like Walmart, then that was it. That's how I grew up, which was a wonderful childhood. So I have this catalog here. It is printed in color on 8.5 by 11. That's what I decided for mine because it is a lot of pages. This is basically all of Print Pray Slay. If you didn't know, Print Pray Slay has been around since 2017. So we're almost 5 years old. So I'm going to punch holes in this and then put it on Happy Planner this while I just talk to you guys. But before I do that, I did want to like grab some of the things. Hold on one second. You know what? I'm gonna grab this. I know y'all probably heard me say that. This is where I house everything. So I just wanted to share the merch that's on there because I know I said this, and you're like, I don't know what, I might not know what that is. So this is an example of a pen that's in the shop. So this is a wooden pen. Okay. This is the Good News pen. It comes like this, but there is also the sticker. This is a vinyl sticker. So these are the vinyl stickers and wooden pins and magnets that are in the shop. They are similar design. Some of them have a color variation, like this one and this one, I believe. Okay, so you can't see this because I have these come with film on top of it, but you can see that that's clearly a blue and purple. Okay, I don't want to sit here and undo all of these because the film keeps them protected. As you see these with no film on them. So This is basically what it looks like. And the journal one is like this. It has like a deep purple. You know what? I'm already here. Let me just take the film off of one so you can see it. One second. Okay. It's very delicate. All right, so you can see that this one is a pink, purple, and orange, and then I changed it to be blue, pink, orange, and lime green. Okay, and then the variation for this one against the sticker and the actually the sticker, the magnet, and the pen are different, I believe, for this one. And the magnets are, oops, the magnets are right here. I was like, where are the magnets? All right, so you can see the difference right there. So this is the magnet, this is the sticker, the vinyl sticker, and then this is the pen. So there are differences. So those are included in the sale for 40% off, which is a lot off. So check those out in the shop. Also, there are, did I not unclip it? Okay, there we go. Also, there are button pins that are in the shop, and these are also 40% off. I'm grabbing the same one over and over. I know there's a pink one in here, and then there should be a lighter blue one. Here you go. Okay, so this says never forget, and then you have different scriptures at the bottom based on the color. This is I shall not be bothered, mood 24/7. You can do all things through Christ except ruin my day, mood 24/7. Gold, Isaiah 14:27, salty and lit. And I think I have one, joy. Yeah, so very low on these. These are almost sold out as far as the individual ones, and these come in a pack of 4. And these must be oops, like if they have a mark on them. Yeah, see how this one has a chip. Yeah, so just wanted to show you what is included in the merch that is available in the oh, that does not go like that. It goes like this. And if you're interested in where I got this from, it was at Michael's in the jewelry section. This is where I hold all my little merchandise. All right, so again, catalog. 8 minutes later. So what I'm going to do is punch holes in them. We have 2017 to 2019. We have all of 2020. Then we have 2021. And eventually at the end of the year, I will design a 2022 one. I'm going to print it also because I, believe it or not, don't get to use every kit. You know, I have featured illustrators in my shop, and sometimes I don't get to use their kit, or I honestly haven't gotten a chance to use my kits because I spend time designing them, and then, you know, there's only a couple of time in a day for me to even use them. So I am going to go through this as well for myself, and I'm going to be checking off if I have, well, I know I have everything. So I'm not going to check half. It's basically if I used it or not. So that's what I'm going to do. For you, I recommend checking half so that you don't rebuy, like purchase something over and over again. I've gotten emails of people saying, hey, I think I already have this. And then I check their account and I let them know, yeah, you do have it, and I have to refund them. Well, I choose to refund them. And then there's used. So you may have something, but have you actually, you know, used your winter prayer journal? If not, then you leave that, you know, not checked. So you have a have but not used. And then anything that you're like, oh man, I didn't know that these fall hexagons were there. Need. Okay? So that's basically what we're doing today. I'm going to put them together. I left mine in an 8.5 by 11 because this is a whopping, I know this one, the 17 through 19, that was $25 5 pages. One of them is 16 and the other one is 18 or something like that. It's a lot of paper. So I don't necessarily recommend trying to make it cute and printed and all that other stuff. Make it like on your good paper. I printed on regular copy paper, and yeah. And I left it 8.5 by 11 so that I don't have to cut it down for a classic size. So I have here, if you see me moving all around, I have here some 8.5 by 11 big happy planners. Okay, ones that I've already used or never got a chance to use, and one of them is notes. So I've used some of these for school. Like this one is for school, this one is for school, and these two I got out of season, so the school year was about to end. So this was like $3 and this one was free. So that's why I have more. And then this is a Happy Notes journal. So I think I'm going to use the Happy Notes journals disc because they're small disc. But I want to use some covers that are from, like, I like the black and white covers. So I think I'm going to do that. And then I think I want to use this. These are dividers. The black and white dividers. And then I want to use this cover. I think I want to use this cover. I like this cover a lot. And I brought it to school like every day. And so I feel like I'll have good use of it in that way. So I'm going to take this out. And this is going to be my basis for my new catalog. I plan on using the dividers to divide them by year. Okay, and if you are not familiar with what I do, the reason why this says Live Creatively is because I always flip my happy planners. So this was like this, Make Today Great. That's the happy planner cover. But I definitely like this pattern more. So that's what I do that all the time, every planner. Like, I don't know why I like the inside covers more, but I do. All right, so I'll go ahead and do this. And take this one out. This is trash. I don't know when I'm going to ever use this. It's not really my style, but it does speak summer. So maybe one day I'll reprint my summer prayer journal, but in 8.5 by 11. I have that available. Is that another notes pad? I forgot about these notes papers right here. Oh my goodness, I remember these are the first ones that I bought when I first became a teacher. Oh, back down memory lane. Yes, Minnie Riperton. All right. So I know I don't want anything that's in here. Not like I don't want it, but I don't want it for this purpose. So I have to figure out where I'm going to put it. So I think I'm going to put it in here because this doesn't even have see, even now, the covers are the same as far as the pattern, and I still want to use the back cover as the front cover. If you don't understand what I'm saying, like, this is how Happy Planner comes. And they have the inside cover, and then they have the back that always has this, and then the inside cover always has like Plan a Happy Life, or well, it used to. This must be the new line. They now say Plan a Happy Life, but they used to say Live Creatively. I think I like Live Creatively more, but Plan a Happy Life is definitely positive, so I'm gonna put that on there. You know, I think I need to zoom out. I was like, y'all can't really see everything that I'm doing because big happy planners are huge. 8.5 by 11 is a little big, and my camera is fairly close to me. All right, I'm not ready for this yet. All right, so now I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna take these out and just put them in here. When you buy Happy Notes, they don't come with anything on the dividers, so I, you know, probably should use these, but I don't like that color scheme. Is like a nice neutral, which is nice again, but I wanted I don't know, I like black and white. So like my favorite washi, black and white. Favorite covers have been black and white, or I like a gray and white also. So So with Happy Planner, you have the option to move stuff around like this. But you can't be taking everything out at the same time. Like, that's just not going not going to fly. You're going to end up ripping something, hurting your feelings. You'll be sitting there crying about how you used to have a nice looking Happy Planner. Alright, so we're on divider 2 now, which again is really cute in that nice neutral. I don't know why I know why it reminds me of the 70s, because I used to watch Good Times. And that's what that is. So, nearing the end. So that wasn't that bad. It didn't take too long. So I really designed the catalog hoping that it encourages you to actually use some of what you had. We can get wrapped up in anything, buying the latest and greatest. You see the new laptop come out and you're like, oh, I need that. And you're like, well, you know what? I'm saying that because I just was doing that because it's Prime Day as I'm shooting this. And I was about to buy a new laptop. And I was like, whew, $1,000, $2,000. Do you need it? What is a need? I teach needs and wants in school. I know what a need is. And it's like, let's see what you have right now and use it. Because I really want you to not collect all of the printables. I want you to actually use them because I put a lot of heart into them, and so did the other illustrators that are featured in the shop. And we did them hoping and praying that they help you guys reach any kind of faith goals that you have or get to any understanding that you were seeking. So we don't just want you to have all the things. It's not the culture here at Print Pray Slay. Let's see. Bravery takes you places. It sure does. Let's see. Be exactly who you are. These are very encouraging. Ooh, I love this black and white. Your greatness is not what you have, it's what you give. Passion fused. So I'm definitely using November, December. And November is my birthday month. So I'm using November and December up in here. Now I just need 2 more. I mean, 1 more, really. The one above this would be October. What October looking like? That was that gold one. Just be exactly who you are. What other options do I have? Where the other book at? Oh, over here. If it was a snake, it would have been me, y'all. Alright, let's see. We have July. Peace and love. Can't go wrong with peace and love. Self-care isn't selfish. That is definitely a true statement. And I don't want my teacher book, my teacher dividers, because they are geared towards teaching usually. But let me see which ones I have in there. Teach. See? Nope, I don't want that. Let's see. Teach. Nope, don't want that. June. Not what I was looking for. So yeah, like I said, not what I'm looking for. Alright. So I don't know. Should I do peace and this is what I do when I'm on the thing on Zoom with my patrons. Should I do peace and love or self-care isn't selfish? Peace and love. And they usually, help me decide certain things. I'm the indecisive at times. Alright, so we're gonna do peace and love. We're gonna put you back to the side. Right up in there. And we're gonna go with this. Alright, so we got July, November, and December. That don't go. But, and I might as well pick out the next one. I don't want that. Here's the next one. Where's the rest of this? Is everything in here though? If you change, nothing will change. Bright skies ahead. I like that. Bright skies ahead. I'm into clouds. I'm into the clouds, y'all. Let's see. I got a couple cloud kits. Oh, that was so pretty. I really enjoyed making that kit. And using that kit. I did use that kit in my Bible. I got beautiful clouds in my Bible. As a matter of fact, my first journaling entry for my Bible journal was of this reoccurring dream of me and God in these clouds. I had my baby picture in there and everything. I shared it in another video. But it was beautiful. All right, so we got peace and love starting us off. We can probably move these down here to give us more space. All right, let's see. Can we zoom in a little bit? It's like a, yeah, because we about to just work up in this area right here. All right, so this part, I think is gonna take that work. Let's start with 2017 and 29. Ooh, almost split that up. All right, the reason why these are all mashed together is because when I started my shop, I was does Happy Planner recommend 3 sheets? Because this ain't 3 sheets. I'm gonna see what they let me do. We ain't doing that no more. Look at that. That's why we ain't doing that no more. I was like, ooh, I messed that up. Let's see. Happy Planner definitely recommends a certain amount of sheets going here. And whatever I just did was not it. Hold on. I think I jammed it on top of that. No, I didn't. Let me see. Hold on. You know how like when you backing up in a car, you gotta be quiet? That's how I feel I gotta do right now. I might have to reprint these pages. I done messed them up so bad. Let me see if I do one at a time. This is why people go and get the Leppinger thing, because they say it can handle more pages than the Happy Planner can. No shade to Happy Planner, of course, but this about to take me 3 days. I knew when I messed up. When I had to ask myself, what is the amount of pages? They told me what the rule was. Did I listen? Nope. And I did that with the pages in the front. So now it's going to be looking like that forever. So I don't know if I'm going to reprint it. Because again, it's not to be cute. It's to be functional. But sometimes I can't function if it ain't cute. Is that how anybody else feels? That is definitely a thing. Okay. I think when I get past this, I'll be okay. I only messed up like a good 10 pages. All right. When I get past here, then I can go back to my original thought, which I honestly forgot. All right. Let's see. All right. So these are meant to be very helpful, especially with this sale that is going on in the shop. You definitely don't want to go through and buy something that you already bought, or miss out on something that you didn't even know existed. Like sometimes when like ladies in my PR team use a kit like from the past, because they can use older kits too, people are like, oh, I didn't know that was in the shop. Girl, I've been in the shop for like 25 years. But you know, you kept passing it up because, you know, maybe you didn't, you know, look at its full potential. Okay, so this is how it's looking. Okay, no, it's okay. I'm not about to reprint that. I didn't mess up the actual image. And so we continue in our punches. And I'm definitely about to count these 3 pages, because they was not playing when they said, girl, if you don't stick to 3, you're going to be crying. Yeah, even a 3 gave me some go. I might want to, I'm going to look on Prime Day and see if I can find me a, well, I don't even use the punch that often. That is the reason why, well, the Leppinger punch, you don't have to buy 2 separate punches. For the Happy Planner punch, you buy the big, and then you buy the, you either buy the big or the classic. I almost messed up again, y'all. Y'all saw me grab a whole bunch of sheets, overestimating what I can do. So you can adjust the knobs, I believe, on the Leppinger punch, so you can do classic or big Happy Planner sizes. But I mostly use the classic size. So I don't know. I've already invested in these because these are not cheap. I think they're like $30 punches, 15 or 30. I know that's a big jump. Maybe it was 30 and I got mine for 15. And Happy Planner is under new management, so maybe they will do something different about the punches. But so far, it's been doing what I'm like. If I listened and did what I was supposed to do, like stuck to the 3, I'd be okay. And the average person is not sitting here trying to punch a catalog. You're just punching a few pages at a time anyway. That's what it's meant for. It's not meant for you to sit there and make a whole book. So just to respect that, I wanted to make sure I put that out there. It's not like they made their punch wrong. I was like, what is this? It's because I didn't put the back on there. I was like, I'm making a whole mess for no reason. I'm supposed to be able to dump that later. That's all messed up. Peace and love. Got all this paper on it. All right. So that is, it's in the wrong. It's supposed to be behind the which column? Let me move it. All right. Oh, and if you are wondering, no, I'm not going to leave it saying July, November, December, March. I'm going to get some tape. Let me see. This is my favorite tape. My favorite washi tape. So, and it is out of stock. I bought it from Michael's a long time ago. And this is what I usually do when I want to repurpose. How about thank you be this way? When I want to repurpose my dividers. And I don't know. Again, because the purpose of this thing is not to, it's just to be functional. I'm not necessarily going to be out here doing the most with this. I don't know if I'm going to cover this, but I usually cover this with scrapbook paper when I repurpose my dividers. I'm looking for my scissors. I didn't know which scissors to grab. I got a couple in there, and I was like, eh. Alright, and then you just go along the edge. Be sure not to cut the divider, depending on your scissors and how strong they are. You can cut your divider up. Ask me how I know. Go ahead, ask me. Right in the comment section. Kelly, how you know? I probably can show you better than I can tell you. I done did some things. Trial and error, baby. Trial and error. Alright. I just want to show you how that's going to eventually look. So, bam. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Who knew that something so simple would be my favorite washi tape? Like, it is definitely the most used washi tape I have. You wouldn't think so, but this was more on here. And I don't use washi on every spread. So, that is 2017 to 2019. And I will get back to my original thought because, yes, she remembered. So... I started my shop in 2017 in fall. So it was at the end of September. And so I kind of just usually round it up. And I don't know if people do that with dates. I know you do that with numbers and money and stuff. But I guess I do that with dates to October 1st. But it was definitely like September 27th or something like that. And it was on Etsy. So my journey on Etsy is how my shop began, and I eventually grew a couple years later. I guess you could say 2 years later, and I moved my shop to Shopify. The rule that I had for that, because some shop owners ask me, I moved to Shopify because Etsy has really, really high fees, and they just keep growing. Shopify is a flat fee a month, and you still have to pay the percentages on the checkout that you use. Like if somebody uses a credit card or PayPal or something like that, you have to pay to use that service. But that's for Etsy as well. So Etsy also charges you to list each item, and you sitting here. You can see how many printables I have. Like it's a lot of them. It's like a couple hundred. So each of them costs 20 cents. And that doesn't sound like a lot when you talking about a good 5. But when you talking about a couple hundred and you got to pay that every 3 months or every time somebody purchase something. So you go and buy 5 items, I got to pay $1 to relist them. Okay. 2020 went by fast. All right. So that's why I moved to Shopify. And when I moved there, all of the kits moved out of order. Like they didn't move in the chronological order in which I designed them. So that's why I had to just lump 17, 19, and 20 all together. Because when I moved the shop in 2019, everything just came over as one. Whereas when you look at 2020 catalog, you can see that this is December. It's going in descending order. So it has December stuff. And then you can see more December. You can see some fall right here. Fall prayer journal. Got some pumpkins and whatnot. Then you can see some spring, Mother's Day, and things like that. Is that what spring is? Fall? Yeah, I think that's it. No, summer. And then you see some spring. And eventually, like this is July, Juneteenth. And then eventually you will get to spring. And then you'll see the beginning of the year stuff, like January has the trackers, the vision board, and stuff like that. And then I have all of the merch that came out at the end. All right. Same thing here. Merch, gift cards, classes. Like if you wanted to use my printables at a retreat or a class, they have that. They have the gift cards, and then they have the merch here. So I also think for me, it's a wonderful thing to go through and be like, wow, like this is my shop. Like this is my whole shop. I don't plan on printing out like my blog or anything like that, but it's nice to be able to look back and be like, wow, you put all this in there. And this is not all of them, because sometimes when a illustrator term ends in the shop, they decide whether or not they want to keep their stuff in my shop or carry it over to their own shop or to another shop per se, like if they wanted to join another team or something. And some people have decided to leave their stuff in here, and some people have decided to take it out. So that being said, if you see anything from a featured illustrator, anybody besides me, you may want to grab it at the time, because there is no notice for everybody when someone is deciding to leave or their term is just ended in the shop. I think I might do that though. I might like make a notice and like in my newsletter let people know so and so is leaving and their items will be on sale for the time being, or they'll be leaving soon, so you might want to grab them. So I say that to say you might see some things in here that are no longer in the shop, depending on when you got the catalog or when you use your catalog, really. Okay, now if you do not want to print all of this, you can very well leave it on your computer and then just, I guess, either mark it up digitally or go through it and just browse through this instead of my actual shop. I don't know. I feel like put my stuff on here. Let me see which one is the thickest. I mean, of course, I must think 17 or 19 is the thickest. But I think 2020. Hold on. Why is 2020 with 2021? I did it again. I forgot to put the dividers for the next year. Okay. Now, should I use... Now I'm trying to decide if I'm going to use thank you, thank you, thank you going all the way down. And I don't think I want to do that. So I'm going to put this back and I'm going to choose a different washi tape later. Because I don't know what I want to do yet. But I know I don't want it to say November, December, and March. All right, so then we got 2020. We got 2021. I didn't even put this in there. See, I think that's going to be so neat to look back on it and be like, oh, 2021 is when Bless This Mess came out. And when I had launched my apparel for the first time. When these pens came out. Like, if there are any shop owners watching, I think this is something that you all should definitely do. Aside from, you know, making sure you use your own stuff as well. Because that could be very important to a lot of the people who follow us. Look at this. Definitely got to cover it. It's going to be distracting. But when I was making this, was going down memory lane. Like, some of these things are really attached to me. Like, for example, racism and rainbows, which will forever be a freebie on in my shop. Even though it still just says on sale. I really want people to know the value of it if it were to be sold. But it's always going to be a freebie. And I remember that this kit came out during the pandemic when George Floyd was murdered. And everybody kind of got together and we did, well, not everybody, some shops got together and did freebies. Well, not really got together, but we did freebies, and then I shared the freebies from the shop owners that I am connected with in a video. And I believe theirs are still freebies as well. I think that was just something that we decided to do. So these kits have like memories attached to them. So I'm really, oh, y'all don't understand what I just did. I just slapped it like that and the wind gusted. It blew all of the little trash pieces onto my floor. Now I got to sweep. All right, we're going to wrap this video up. It was way longer than I anticipated it to be. I have not made a 37-minute video in a long time. But this is what my catalog looks like. It is free. It will forever be free. All the ones coming thereafter will be free as well. It is supposed to be a tool, a guide for you to be able to use to know what you have, what you plan on using, and what you plan on purchasing in my shop. And if you have any questions or suggestions or anything like that going forward, please let me know. This was a fun little project. I'm glad that you all were here with me to do such a thing. And our plant, look, it's like, it's really, like, it's really thick. Like, and it just has my catalogs in it. It's not like I have any other paper. So this will be like years and years of Print Pray Slay in here, and I'm excited about that. If you have Happy Planner, they have like pockets and things like that you can possibly order. Like, this is not from Happy Planner, but I got this from like Staples, where you can put this in there. And if you have any kits that you printed, okay, this is like a whole Print Pray Slay sticker book type thing, and you can definitely put your kits, you know, in here. Because if you buy the Happy Planner ones, their dividers don't fit 8.5 by 11. So if you buy your kit and then you kind of cut the edges off and cut it in half or whatever you plan on doing, then you can use the ones that you have for Happy Planner. Because I definitely want you to use what you have. But if you want to go out, you know what? This is not from Happy Planner. This is not from Staples. This is from Amazon. So I will try to link that below. And I was like, when is the last time you went to Staples and bought something? Negative. This is from Amazon. I will go and let you guys know where I got this from. It is on 2 sides. And you can like print certain things out. Like, say you go through it and say, oh, wow, I didn't use my Righteous Robot kit. Print it out and it's like anticipated kits to be used. Cut out. So, and then of course, I think the Happy Planner does have this, where it's, and I don't have one, but it's like this, but it's a folder, like a pocket, like it's closed, like a zipper, or the ones that have like the little tie thing, where if you fussy cut it, it can stay in here. Oh my goodness, that is such a good idea. Like, please do that. So I'm excited and I'm happy about this. I'm gonna put this right next to me on my you know what? I bought it from Michael's. It's not even that thing from IKEA. It is a cart. His cart is right there. It has all my little print prayslay magnets on it. And I'm gonna call this video done. I'm excited, and I hope you guys are excited too. Please enjoy the sale. The code is creatively growing out. It's for creatively growing our face. So it's the acronym CGOF sale. And again, my shop is 40% off merch, 30% off printables. For printables, use that code. For merch, it's just free. I mean, no, it's not free. It's no. It is no code for merch, and that does include custom dolls. I wanted to, I know I said the video was over, I know, but I wanted to show you what is the process for a custom doll. Because I've never done a sale like this. Actually, I like kind of did it on accident, but 40% off custom dolls. So the custom dolls are $40. As you buy more, the price is different as well. And then there's also one that you can purchase for commercial use. So if you wanted to put your doll in your shop, or if you wanted to sell that image, I can give you the rights for that. If you buy the other option for commercial use. But basically, you give me a picture of you, a pose, outfit, anything else you want to have. Cam decided that she wanted to have her planner in hers. I send you the sketch. You okay to sketch, and then it is colored. Boom, bam. And then I actually turn it into a kit. Okay. And I give you the kit. And let me see if I have any. What would those kits be? Those kits would be more so in 2021, right? Okay. So this is a kit for Brandy. So then I turn it into a kit. So I have art marks. You tell me your favorite scripture. And then I give you notes pages, like 8.5 by 11 notes pages with you in the corner as a cute little doll like hers. And then you go in the shop. But if you don't want to go in the shop, I have had people who opted not to be in the shop. They just wanted the images for themselves. They didn't necessarily want them in other people's Bibles and journals, which I understand. Then I just give it to you, and I don't put it in the shop. But most people are excited about having their image in the shop for others to see and to purchase and things. So that is it. A whopping 42-minute video. I hope you guys stayed here with me the whole time. And I hope you all enjoy the sale. All right, have a good day. Bye.